The forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Well, thanks for checking in with us on this 3rd of July. Big forecast for tomorrow, but let's start with tonight's weather first. And forecast at 7 o'clock tonight, we're down to 78 in many areas of town. 9 o'clock, 72, and then by 11 o'clock, we're at 65 degrees. So if you'll be out late, maybe at a barbecue, you might want to grab a light jacket, even though it's pretty warm now. It's not going to stay warm like it has so much of the time over the last week. 59 degrees out the door tomorrow morning, and that's at 8 a.m. So if you're out earlier than that, it'll be cooler with some patchy morning clouds. Lunchtime 69 and sunny, and then 78 to finish for a high temperature on 4th of July. That is a tough one to beat. Speaking of that temperature, we're right at that right now at our Salties Camp along the Columbia. That's our cool spot around town. Get that nice breeze coming right in off the Columbia River. There goes some boats by, and then it's cloudier and much cooler along the coast. It's 61 degrees right now in Cannon Beach, so that's the best way to beat the heat. Most of us currently are in the 80s. Hillsborough 84, Beaverton 86, downtown's 83, and Gresham is 84 degrees. So, you know, in the 80s is the general way I'd couch it. 87 in Salem, 88 in Corvallis, and then you have to go all the way over toward the Dalles until you start hitting those 90s. And we had them for highs. Eugene even made 90s. We thought it would. 100 in Medford. Wow, still cooking down south. And Burns at 98. So we had a lot of heat. It just has been retreating now, and it will continue to be on the run as we go through the weekend. The heat we do have is kicking up some more thunderstorms in parts of south central and southeastern Oregon. That's where most of them will be this evening. We're in the clear here. We got a nice breeze bringing in some cooler air, and by morning, that could mean some patchy morning clouds. And here we go overnight tonight. You see the clouds kind of come down the Columbia River, and I think we'll get enough ocean air that we should have at least some patchy clouds here in the metro area, but they don't stay long at all. That's 10 a.m. tomorrow, and they're virtually gone. And then we're off to a beautiful 4th of July. In fact, you can kind of pick your 4th of July weather. You get to pick the weather you want. And here's what I mean by that. If you want hot weather, Medford's the place to be. Warm, I'd say Portland and Bend, both in the warm zone. If you can't take any more heat, head to Seaside, Newport, or how about the passes on Mount Hood like Government Camp, all in the 60s tomorrow and even cooler at fireworks time. Speaking of temperatures in the 60s, the Blues Fest on noon tomorrow, the usual suspects on stage, 69 degrees and sunny when they take the stage. I mean, that's like perfect for listening to some great music. 82 for a high tomorrow in Salem, 60s along the coast, more clouds at the beach than inland. Same story we've had all week. And some more thunderstorms firing up east of the Cascades. They'll be scattered tomorrow afternoon. It's breezy in Hood River in the afternoon, and 66 up on Government Camp. Mostly sunny up there. Start at 57 tomorrow in Portland. We end up at 78 degrees, and the majority of us around town are 76 to about 80 degrees for our highs. Here's our 7-day forecast now. So tomorrow, 4th of July, patches of morning clouds, then sunshine. Fireworks forecast is cooler. It'll be in the mid to upper 60s most places. And then Friday, we hold to 75. And we do that because the clouds are thicker and they last longer, but we still get some afternoon sun. So there's a fantastic looking 7-day forecast. Specifically, though, the fireworks time forecast for tomorrow night, I think most of us in the metro area are in the mid 60s. That's going to be fantastic. It's one of those nights you just grab a little sweatshirt and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's almost perfect.
I
really.
love that. I really do.
Thanks, Bruce. All right, thanks.